Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at each life path number, the forecast for the new moon that's occurring on December 12th, 2023. Before we get into the forecast, I just want to mention that this is a general reading. If you would like a personalized reading for your own personal numerology, please book some time with me. My information is in the description box below. I would love to work with you. This is also a great time to get your year ahead forecast and your diamond forecast for 2024. If you haven't done that yet, you can head on over to my website, book some time with me. I'd love to take a look. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. Life path number 4. So we are working with some powerhouse energy around this new moon, 4s. So we've got the energy of the 8 that we're working with, as well as the energy of rhinoceros. So this is sort of like King of Pentacles type of energy. So career, money, power, status, influence, all of these are being highlighted at this new moon. And because it's a new moon, there's something here about taking initiative, being assertive, starting something new, something fresh type thing. And for us, it's going to be around, again, money, resources, power, influence, status, all of these things. Career, I think, will be coming in, career, purpose, that sort of thing, sort of what we do to share our gifts into the world, will be coming in very, very strongly around this new moon. And it can be that we're being asked to do something different, to see a different perspective, and then move with that perspective to incorporate that into whatever it is that we're doing. This can be a great time for promotions, for applying for a new job if you want a new job, for starting your own business, for putting yourself out into the world as an expert. Because at this point, if you've just graduated, or if you've done a course of study, or if you feel that you're at that point, right? Which, we're always learning, but this could be a great time to put yourself out there as the expert, and people will probably be drawn towards you as the expert, and they could be coming to you for advice and that sort of thing as well. Because when we're working with this energy, a lot of times we sort of exude it, right? And so when the 8 comes through in a cycle, especially around a new moon, there's something that's asking us to really step into our power as the authority of something, whether that's the authority over our own life, if it's the authority over some kind of topic or specialty, right? Whatever the case may be, but it's overcoming any fear of that as well. So if, imposter syndrome is a big one that can come up with under an 8 cycle, or fear of success, which that is a thing. And so these topics, these themes, whatever needs to show up for you will show up with this energy that have to do really with the material plane, right? So the 8 sort of governs the material plane, and it's about manifestation as well. So this can be a great energy for really planting those seeds for a greater vision of what it is that you want to create, what it is that you want to build. But really, because this is 8 energy and the 4 and the 8 work so well together, this is beautiful energy to be working with as a 4. Because 4 focuses on the details. The 8 is the vision. And so there's definitely something here. We've got the new moon, we've got 8 energy, and we're life path 4. There's definitely something here about building towards a bigger vision that you are going to be the expert at. And so it's kind of like, you may be called at this time to showcase that expertise. And you have to find the courage and sort of move through any self-doubt that's going to potentially keep you from doing that. But make sure that you're if you're promoting yourself, that you can back it up, right? Because this energy will ask you to back it up. And if there's an area where you've wanted to become the expert at something, like to sort of hone in your skills and become, again, the expert, gain expertise at something, this is a great time to start that, But really, really 4s, this is a great time to, like, if you've been thinking about, initiating anything that has to do with something that could make you more money, put you in the spotlight, get your name out there, promote yourself in some way. Again, as a leader in some way, or a teacher, or the expert or the authority of something. This is a great time to do that. But again, I would say just make sure if you're putting yourself out there in that way, that you can back it up, right? Yeah, big energy. Again, this is going to be potentially where you could see like the rewards for some of your efforts, especially as it has to do with like money, right? Like resources, a raise or something like that could also come in around this time. Now, it's a shorter cycle. It's a new moon, so it's only a couple weeks. But this is also just powerhouse energy. So there's definitely something here where if there's a greater vision that you've been working towards, man, you could just see things really catapult at this time for sure. What's also interesting is we've got rhinoceros energy, and this again is like King of Pentacles energy. So, I mean, there's so much around like money, resources, power, status, influence coming in around this new moon for sure. So there's some things here that could really get ignited. With rhinoceros, it's about power, wealth, also being sort of underestimated. So if there's any area within your life where you've just sort of felt really underestimated, you could really shine at this time. You could really come out. People could really see you in a different light. And again, you could see a shift here that has to do with, money, career, status, power, all of the things. So I would also say just make sure you check your integrity behind these things as well. So if you find yourself catapulted into a position where you all of a sudden have all this power or all this influence, or again, gain a lot of, notoriety, just make sure you check your integrity behind that as well. Make sure that you are, you come back to your why and make sure that your why is of integrity. I think that's going to be really, really important, because if there's integrity there, then the 4 working with 8 energy can just move mountains. This is big, big energy. So could really put some wind in your sails, especially if you felt like you've been walking through mud recently. This could be a big, big, big energy to work with for us around this new moon. So we have to do something with it though, right? It can be there. If we don't do anything with it, then it's not going to do as much for us as it could. So if you have the opportunity to hone your skills or become the expert or step out into the spotlight and shine, take advantage of it. Say yes. This is a big time for saying yes, for sure. So I hope it's a great one, 4s. Take care. Bye for now.